It's season 2 of the World Championship of Legends. It is in England 2025.
Yes, Wayne, at the door meeting you. How are you?
The one and only meetings we'll have.
Okay.
Okay? Alright? I would have liked the bowlers to have a nice little run out tomorrow and make that 2 hours count. This is probably going to be the only practice where we're going to have enough time to go and do what we need to.
Obviously go into the nets, face a little bit of the seam and the spin, just to get a feel of the rhythm of how you're needing to do things again. So it's been good to be back in the nets.
I believe that as South Africans, we are one of the most competitive sporting nations on the planet when it comes to refusing to lose.
It's gone! A.B. de Villiers, as only he can do. The skipper with an outstanding catch.
There are going to be millions of eyes on this team, not only the others.
That is just amazing. The most extraordinary catch at any level of cricket. No wonder Imran Tahir.
And if you see the teams that have been selected, every single other team, there are some fucking good players there. Really good players. And I think this year's tournament will be much more competitive.
When the man utandi horoso, double HP zenzi posolo, hambuyos nwabana iposholo. I'm busy getting high. Never scared, got the pistol on me. Waba fasa babale. Stop rolling up, getting monolo.
If you look at the older guys, the guys have been retired for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, 9, 10 years. You can see when they cross that white line, it's like, you can just see it in their eyes. They've got that fire, that they've still got that competitive spirit, and they still want to win, which is good. And I think that's what's nice about this tournament, is getting guys together to get that competitive edge out of them again, and some would say scratch that itch. So it's cool.
Game on, Baba. Time, man. Time.
If you're slightly in doubt, risk it.
Bludgeons this one. And the South African champions have beaten England by the margin of 10 wickets here at Leicester. This has been the most emphatic display by A.B. de Villiers, with 116 not out from 51 balls.
And I know that's the way you guys play. And I know that's how AB would want us to play.
Thank you. All right.
At least the sun's out today, and everybody's in good spirits, and we've got some good energy going at the moment. So.
I'm not here to coach you, because what I'm seeing in this room is serious experience, a lot of leadership, and there is I would like to call it a competitive greatness that is in every single player that's sitting in this room.
Bowled him, off goes that off stump, over he goes. And that will be a welcome sight for South Africa.
It's a great privilege to be sharing the same change room with you guys for the next 2 weeks.
Australia, the old foe. the dirty, clean gentlemen you've ever met. Yeah, great game. Especially after their win yesterday. Let's see how they go after a back-to-back game, the old men.
How about this one? How about this one? Let's finish this game. And it's done. Fantastic catch in the deep at mid-on. We are picking up a catch to wrap this game for the South Africans. Australians only could manage 146, losing by a big margin. South Africans outstanding.
You know me, we're here to win, so simple as that. But I want us to have a hell of a lot of fun. When you're not in the mix there, not bowling your spell or your over, just remind yourself what we're doing here, representing our country and just having fun with each other.
Take them off. They'll take them off. A.B. de Villiers has delivered for South Africa. The South African champions celebrate an amazing finish. South Africa make the final.
Boys, it'll be absolutely rude of me not to say congrats. Like I said this morning, it doesn't matter if you're 23 or 53 or 43. There's nothing that gives me more pleasure than to see the back of those guys. Okay. And when we arrived here, everything was so chilled, you know, and we treated it that way. And I think it's how we connected on and off on the golf course. Your nights in the team room. Your time in the wood. Reflection. Yeah. So just congratulations on a magnificent semi-final win. See you in the finals.
Now that was an incredibly enjoyable few weeks with some of my former teammates, really good friends. I felt it was really just a special time together as we rekindled some of the memories, not only our own memories of the playing days for the Proteas and franchise leagues that we played around the world, but also looking back at the South African team during the 90s, especially 1999. I briefly touched on that with Allan Donald there. I couldn't help but think about that 99 World Cup semi-final against Australia where Allan got run out, batting with Lance Klusen as South Africa should have crossed the line. They didn't.
There it is. It's going to be run out. Oh, that's it. South Africa out. Donald didn't run. I cannot believe it.
And we are that age group that really experienced that. I was 15 years old when that happened. I was in tears that night. And playing this tournament, yes, we didn't have the whole globe eyeballs on us. Media, from a media point of view, also not insane pressure. But those butterflies were still there, and I still got nervous before the games. But definitely thought back about that 1999 World Cup semi-finals and all the other World Cups where South Africa just came up short, and really just motivated me personally. And I think some of my teammates as well sort of alluded to that. Having Allan Donald there was so fresh in our memories, and would you believe it, ended up playing Australia in that semi-final. And Pakistan was also there in that final of the World Cup 1999, but this time it was us and not Australia.
Bye. Good luck.
That's it. Thank you.
World Championship of Legends for 2025. It is final time, and it is Pakistan champions up against the South Africa champions. We are live from Edgbaston Stadium.
I roll, bud.
Hafiz won the toss, elected on a slightly used surface to bat first.
Oh, nipped back through the gate. End of Cameron Akmal and a beauty from Villiers. Crashed. Down over mid-off. One bounce for. But Hafiz. No, he can. Oh, he does. Just gets it past. Just gets it past. Is that Amla?
Want to break this partnership, and looks like that he has broken this partnership. What a catch out in the deep, right on the boundary line. So just stay away from his arc.
That man was just a few yards inside. Oh dear. Oh, that's 50 for Shahjeel Khan.
In the slot, finds the middle of the bat and finishes that over with a D'Augusta Properties 10 on 10 6.
Big hit, but it's not big enough. He finds Imran Tahir at deep mid-wicket, and that is a good catch. Pakistan champions finished 195 for 5.
I was just looking throughout the change room and watching the nerves, and I could see AB was nervous. Pangi was sitting in the corner, and you could see he wanted to say something, and he was tense as well. You know, he stood up and said, "Boys, I just need to say something." Yeah. Everybody's come to watch AB. AB's our Lionel Messi, but it's not about AB. We know AB's gun. We know he can do everything. But this team has also done it in the tournament. There's been guys that have stood up in every single game that's contributed and added 2 wins every single game with a bat. So everyone's here to see him, but let's show them why you should be batting here. Let's prove to everybody that you guys are also here. It was an unbelievable time to say something, and it was an unbelievable way to say it, just to calm everyone in the change room down. And it was an excellent piece of leadership and an excellent piece of experience. And you know, I think at the end of the day, his words went a lot further than people realize.
Right on top, and shots like that. Have a look at that.
Goes inside out. Brilliant from AB. Finds the gap for 4 this time. Crunched. Down the ground from Hashim Amla.
Oh, it's gone. Roman Reis takes the catch, and a real assortment from Syed Ajmal, but he picks up the wicket of Amla. I'm not sure he's got enough of this. Yes, he has. It kept going. It's a 50 for AB de Villiers. Oh no! It's Ajmal. It's Ajmal. And he creams this one over.
Times a side that didn't look overly fit. Chance, no, gone. Pulls it away in the gap. 304 innings for the great AB de Villiers. Number 17 shining here in Birmingham today.
That is 6 from JP Germany. It is the winning shot. South Africa have annihilated Pakistan in this WCL Final for 2025. The South African champions have won by 9 wickets.
Never, never, never take for granted what happened here today. Okay, I don't care how old you are, but never take for granted what happened out there today. Each and every one played their role. 43 or older, the dog in your gut never goes away. All right? That blood in your system is green and gold. That never leaves you. Never forget where you come from, and never forget that we are South Africa and we represent South Africa. And that came out unbelievably well the last couple of games. Right from the word go, you were invested in this competition, and I could tell that you're hungry, and you delivered. And to score 300s in this competition is just outrageous. He just did what AB does best, and that is just being a passionate South African. JP Dumley. With AB and just taking the pressure off the man, that was terrific to watch. It looked like he was like 18 today. So
we all grew up watching this guy and his peers dominate world cricket. You know, we've been unlucky in big tournaments and World Cups. I know this is not a World Cup. That definitely inspired me to tell you that's okay what happened in the past, and I honestly I was driven to show you that we can do it for you guys. Who inspired us so many years ago to play this game, and we're still here, a little bit older now, but the passion is still there. And I was deeply driven by the South African roots that we have and what's happened in the past. So most of us hopefully will be back next year. I had a hell of a lot of fun with each and every one of you. It wasn't just one or two guys who stood up. I think the whole team stood up in different moments throughout this whole tournament. We won huge moments. And the pressure was on more often than not, and we delivered. So enjoy the celebration, enjoy the win. We're a trophy, but we'll take it. It's not about the trophy, it's about little moments that we created over the last few weeks together as a group, and moments that I'll never forget in my entire life. So thank you very much for the support, supporting me as captain through the injuries, through all of that. Bungie, thanks for standing up when we needed you. Even to the Bear who didn't play a lot, I know you had high hopes of this tournament. Thanks for sticking it out. I know the injuries are never nice. And some of you who are also here with Niggles sort of bit the bullet, and we're here for the team. And that's what we are all about as South Africans. So,
guys, sorry, it'd be rude of me as assistant coach not to say anything. I know AB alluded to it, touched on it very lightly there. But boys, we're hell of a lucky to have that man as the manager / coach. Obviously, the torment that he mentioned in the past, that's gone. But the way he ran us, the way he let us do our thing, the way he let us be ourselves, the golf he organised. Wow. But I think we really need to have a round of applause for the one and only.
Woo!
When